I sat in the superintendent's office across from him. I'm holding the letter that tells me I've been refused bereavement pay. I'm going to sue the school district, I tell him, because I believe I have the right to grieve the loss of my unborn child. I tell him I believe that life begins at the moment of conception, not at the time the district defines it in their policy manual. I was single, 41, living in the South, and working as a teacher. I was pregnant. My specialist told me that my pregnancy was considered a geriatric and high-risk one. He recommended I have an abortion immediately. There was no way I would consider an abortion, although my personal belief is pro-choice. Shame is heavily heaped on me for having a biracial relationship and how these children are treated in the South. But worse, I kept finding out all the ways the father of my unborn child had deceived me about who and what he was. He'd fed me his sad story of abuse in his own marriage to gain my trust and manipulate me. I went to the county clerk and they confirmed he was still legally married. But I was in shock when the clerk told me that he'd been implicated in another pregnancy scheme where the mother died in a suspicious drowning and he had inherited the life insurance. And then another incident in a nearby county where a man died in a trailer fire. I purchased a Mossberg shotgun that I kept loaded next to my bed. I was in fear of my life. When I had to leave work to close all my financial accounts and change locks in my apartment, I endured more shame from my bosses and colleagues at the school where I worked. It didn't matter to anyone that I had been lied to or that I was in danger. It wasn't until I had a miscarriage that my life was saved from the baby's father. I lost my daughter and gained my life, not a choice I would have made. I had still lost my child. I still needed time to grieve. Eventually, the school district gave me, as well as 6 other families, our requested and deserved bereavement time. All because I was able to stand up to the oppressive system under which the policy had been written, and because I made my intentions clearly known.